Hey, Limelighters, I wanted to share a quick testimony with you. So if you read the post, you see that for years, starting when I was probably in my early 20s, would get these things growing on my lip, right? They were called cold sores, fever blisters, herpes, all the things. But the thing about it is I didn't always get it when I had a fever or a cold or when I was sick. It would just come up. So I would go to the doctor. He would give me these two giant prescriptions. I think they were blue, or 4. 2 to take immediately and then 2 12 hours later. And that's what I would do. And then I got crunchy, right? And I thought, oh, I can't be putting all that mess in my body. There's got to be an oil for this. So started researching what oils to put on my lip. Tried all the things and none of them were working. I mean, I did it like everybody said to do. I kept the oils in my pocket, applied them constantly, and never found relief. We were on vacation and one came up and there was a holistic doctor there. So I made an appointment, went in to see her. Hey, Holly. And she looked at it and she says, I know exactly what that is. And she gave me the name and I wrote it down. It's here and I can look it up in just a minute. And so I started Googling, because we Google things, materials, what oil would be good for this, and it came up Melissa. But I about had a heart attack when I saw how much Melissa was. But if you've ever been to the farm in Utah, I had the opportunity to plant Melissa several years ago, and so I really felt a connection to Melissa, and I thought, oh, it's my jam, that's my oil. Order the oil because I can justify it based on how much my copay is and that 4-pill prescription. So then I got another one of these things growing up. And I took this little bitty roller bottle that you can get off Amazon. They're not that big. See, here's my finger. You can see how tall it is. It's not that tall. I added 3 drops of Melissa into this bottle and filled the rest up with a carrier oil. And to me, it smells like Fruit Loops, okay? But then, when one pops up like it did this morning, I just roll it on top of it. So mine come from sun exposure, not wearing sunscreen on my lips or chapstick on my lips. And we were out at the beach retreat a lot this weekend, out the pool. I was outside and I did not have sunscreen on my lips. And stress, if I ever get really stressed out, like there's a deadline coming and I missed it, or any kind of high stress, these will come up. And you probably can't see it. But yesterday I felt it, like I had a little stinging there, and I touched it and I was like, oh man, it feels like a little pimple. But you know it's not a pimple. You know exactly what that thing is. But here we are, I would say 24 hours later, and you can't even hardly see it. It's right there. So Melissa and a little roller, and I keep this in my pocket, and it did have a little note on it. So I'm super organized. And I took a yellow piece of Post-it note and wrote Melissa on it, and then took Scotch tape and I taped my label on, because you know what, sometimes you don't have time to print a label and be all super fancy like some people, and I just wrote it on there, and but it fell off because I refilled this yesterday. Anyway, tip for your Monday. Hope you guys are having a great day. See ya.